Hey everybody, welcome.
Hello.
Hello.
Welcome to the final episode of Let's Play Super Mario 64 with our feet.
Nice jump.
Joining us for this wonderful journey into the abyss is myself, Vicas, Dazzling Adder, and
Hello.
this time Jeff's back because Brother Entropy may be
I wasn't
dead.
told about an abyss.
It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Mario can fly, okay?
I'm not
Yes.
Mario.
You can hold on to his hand.
He's small.
That is true. Italian people are pretty short.
But he has girth to make up for it. It's fine.
Oh, okay.
Everything's wonderful now then.
Well,
However,
actually, no,
before we
it's
take
not,
on the-
because I hate this place.
Yes, before we take on the final challenge, we have a little detour here since we need our 119th star. This is, I'm sure that this is just in some people's memories permanently. And they'll never be able to get it out.
I don't understand the thought process that went behind this level.
See, those of you who aren't really sure what we're talking about probably don't realize this, but much like Rainbow Ride, we are just kind of above a skybox here and standing on a bunch of clouds. However, unlike Rainbow Ride, if you fall down into any of the abysses here, it sends you all the way back to the outside of the castle.
I think the thought process here was, let's put a star in so not everyone can get 120.
That's, yeah, probably.
I'll go with that. Probably like the blue coin stars in Super Mario Sunshine.
You gotta make people who do succeed feel special.
There you go. This is the star for doing that. Like, it's not incredibly difficult if you're very careful about keeping your wing cap, but like I said, if you fail this just, you know, slightly, you basically get the same punishment they would give you for a game over. And that's kind of ridiculous.
It's just terrible. I mean, it's not a huge thing, you just have to go all the way back up to the top, but it's just pointless,
It's
time-consuming crap.
Exactly. It's technically even worse than a game over, because it puts you into the water a little bit to the side of where you would start. And
Water
I mean,
takes forever!
Exactly. If you think of it in terms of your only the only thing that is bad about getting a game over is that it puts you out front of the castle, you get a game over every time you fail this. Plus, flight controls are tanky as hell, so it takes forever to even do this properly.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're at 3 minutes here.
Yup. I felt like everyone had to experience this.
We wouldn't be much better if we were doing this with our hands.
Honestly, you really wouldn't. You know, I kind of just have to be super careful, but you do have to do that with your hands too. And that coin is a bitch.
It is... this level.
Just everything about it.
That godforsaken coin.
There we go. Now I have to play, okay, where did the last coin end up?
And that's the thing. It's like, if you misplace the coins, then you waste valuable time with the wing cap trying to find it. And if you run out of time, then welp.
Screw you.
Say hello to the moat for me. I think it's a little lower though.
It's just... for a
There
game
we
that
go.
is by and large very well designed, this is just very irregular.
Out of place. And I mean, especially because you speed up when you're going down with the wing cap, so like trying to land on those things properly does not always go like nicely.
And then you have to...
I've found that if you can get like a good camera angle, then ground pounding works okay, but that's still dangerous.
Yep. If
Yeah,
you
then-
miss, then you're definitely screwed.
And then you have to get the 9th coin that is returning to the star.
Yep. Because it just wasn't easy. It just wasn't. It was too easy for them, really.
Yeah.
I like the concept of this level, just like a playground for the wing cap, but
Mm-hmm. The problem is the wing cap.
yeah.
That
Cloud.
right there.
At least they're being consistent. You can't tunnel through clouds that you can stand on.
Mm-hmm. I'm glad that they went for that. And of course, missing that just slightly leaves me too low to get onto that. So
Back we go.
That was kind of my own fault, because I should have realized that you really, when you're using the cannons without the wing cap, you kind of want to get that perfect angle that gets you as far as you can. When you're using them with the wing cap, you just want to shoot like as high up as you can, because then you can make up all the horizontal distance.
Mario physics, people.
Flying from cannons is really the only way to do it. I mean,
Basically.
triple jumping works, but not very well.
It works, but this is a place where you need to get more height, and cannons are basically the only way to get a little higher than a triple jump.
Well,
But-
that horrible star is over with.
It's right across from Rainbow Ride, too, so if you don't remember which one is which, you're gonna end up here and hate yourself. No, I didn't want to do this.
And you don't actually lose a life if you fall over. Not fall
Nope.
over, if you fall down. So, we have no idea how many times you fail.
None.
Well,
Straight up, I could give you the raw footage.
sure.
That was the first try, baby.
Ah, yes, the endless stair.
Yes,
A very glitchy piece of architecture.
Indeed, if you do not go in there with 70 stars, so we kind of missed the boat on that one, but if you do not go in there with more than 70 stars, it basically just lets you run straight up forever. Except not really.
It's okay because Mario needs the exercise, but it's a little odd.
I saw somebody on the internet asking why you couldn't go up it with fewer than 80 stars. I laughed.
So this is the final level, and it's sort of like Rainbow Ride if Rainbow Ride took place in hell.
Yes, and if Rainbow Ride actually had a coherent path and didn't have incredibly long things between every challenge.
Yeah, so the final level is actually like more coherently constructed in terms of simple transportation than Rainbow Ride.
Hey,
I'm glad that they did that.
those aren't long, pointless paths. They have Goombas on them. Those things will kill you if you sit there and let them and don't collect any coins.
Well, sometimes, I
And
need
get
to go up
knocked
and
over
get
the
a
walls.
drink, and I'm really thirsty, so I forget to hit the pause button.
It happens. By the way, that coin is a dick.
Oh god, that coin.
That coin, there's literally no way to see it unless you know that it's there in the first place. And even then, like, you have to basically fall off the stage to grab it, and unless you just barely tap the stick, oops, then you're good. Then you fall off to your death. The stage also doesn't pull any punches as far as falls go.
Well, Bowser put the coin there so you'd fall off and die.
Exactly. We're also going to skip a section of the level that I dislike greatly, so I'm not even going to mention it.
passing that shit.
Exactly. They put that there, I'm happy to use it. Most of this level is like, it unravels itself and goes straight upwards so much that you can't really do tricks like that, so I'm happy to take that.
I always did really like this part, though. Sort of like the defying gravity with Lego.
Never understood that.
I think
So
it, like,
strange.
might be because they're, like, going for, like, that has, like, really good footholds or something, but it's basically just sorcery.
But it's an N64 texture, so you don't really get exactly what they were trying.
It's covered in glue.
Yeah, exactly. We may never know unless Shigeru Miyamoto is watching this. Come
I
on,
still
man,
think
just,
he
just
is.
tell us.
So I think that this level has the hardest red coins in the game.
Oh, absolutely. We're just... I missed the boat, so we're just gonna have to,
At least it
There
doesn't
we go.
disappear like the carpets do.
Oh god, I didn't really show that off in the video, but if you miss a carpet and you're not in a place where you can really get back, you're fucked. Just so you know. But at least here you can go, that comes back, so you can just continue onward with the level after a small wait. And a little shocker.
Nice jump.
Awesome jumps.
This is probably one of the best levels in the game, just from like a pure platforming perspective. I think it's
It
like
really is, yeah.
I think this is honestly kind of what they were going for with Super Mario Galaxy, to have like a lot of the levels be like this.
Mm-hmm. I mean, it was they made it with some of them, others not so much. I enjoyed Super Mario Galaxy, but
Oh,
yeah, this is
definitely.
basically, I guess, the advent of it. The go along a path on a level and do lots of various platforming challenges.
It's basically the closest thing you get to like 2D Mario and 3D, and I think that's really cool.
Mm-hmm.
Of course,
I mean, I guess I can understand why they wouldn't want to have this be the whole game.
Yeah.
It might, like, if this was every level, it would definitely kind of wear off. But, you know, when you do it just for the Bowser levels, it's usually pretty good.
Plus, it'd be 3D Mario. Hey. Jerks.
Now, if I recall, there's something hidden behind that pipe.
Ah, not really.
Oh, there's something hidden somewhere. Yeah, it's hidden. Okay, so the star is behind the pipe, and the coin is in the dickest position ever.
Really is. You would have no idea that there's even a ledge there. But we are almost to the very last star. Our long journey has nearly come. Our sojourner. Or sojourn? Sojourn.
He's not good with words.
I think a sojourner is a person who sojourns.
Yes.
And I think a sojourn is a rest.
No, I'm pretty sure sojourn's a journey. Yeah, please verify this for me. We've got an awful lot of Bowser coming up.
Oh boy. Hey there, King Koopa!
I've kind of gotten lucky by beating him on my first try each time in the past, so you've gotten to see all my Bowser footage. I'm going to keep up one of those true traditions.
Don't look at the video link, you cheaters.
Let's be fair here. This is actually a hard fight.
This is very difficult, yes. Like, you can kind of get through the other fights just by chance.
Hey, what happened to the foot cam?
Oh, well, I figure it's not really necessary until we get to the point where...
Oh, okay. You're actually effectual.
where this actually works, rather than this. However, I am going to be able to use these to show off certain things, such as the differences between this fight and other fights.
The difference being Bowser took a bunch of steroids in the interim.
Yes. He is faster, stronger, and more able to completely fuck up the stage's shit. He also has some anti-tail measures, which is new. Yep. The way that those three fires break up, the way the blue fires break up, is one of them will always be will always head towards you when they land on the ground. So if you grab him as he's doing that and a blue fire lands, he can actually stop you. However, by this point, there's not really much else interesting to say. So enjoy it. We're gonna be seeing quite a bit of this. I figured that.
Oh boy!
For the final test, we might as well show Bowser, show that Bowser really is a challenge here.
But that is nice that they give you an auto 1-up there.
Yes, if you don't, they hide it from you, but if you know that it's there, then you can just go for it.
I like how he throws in the wind at the end, because that'll stop him.
Yeah. Everything else didn't work, but the wind.
Mario will just
Maybe
give
he
up at
hopes
that
you'll
point.
just remember Koopa the Quick the second, and you'll just be like, oh god, fuck this.
I love 4x speed spins, by the way.
Is your strategy just to make Bowser hurl? Wait,
This time it really will work.
I don't want to talk more about that. We did that enough last video.
I'm also digging this super sped up music. Anyway, you may notice
okay.
that he only really gets thrown off of the stage if he only really beats up part of the stage if you actually throw him straight off. Just FYI.
So, I use that trick sometimes in fighting games, where you pause to give yourself a little extra reaction time.
That's actually because I can't possibly hit the B button without hitting the start button when I'm trying to throw him.
Then forget what I just said. I'm excellent at fighting games. I will kick your ass.
Probably.
Stop running around, Mario!
Come back! Oh, this is a pretty good moment though, right here. I don't know why it stopped, but I would have died if it hadn't. And instead, we slow down to show off the final part of this fight. Once you get 2 of the 3 hits in, the arena changes, and
It changes, alright.
trying to throw him into one of these becomes a lot more difficult. You can't really cheese it like I've been doing. And more often than not, what you get is...
Oh god, it's the bees!
Damn it! This.
Oh, okay.
So it's just business as usual.
Yeah, this is definitely the most... This is a difficult part of a difficult fight.
This is really just... I'm happy that they made the final boss fight this difficult, though, you know? Like, you don't really feel cheated by this after going through the entire rest of the game. This is a very good difficulty curve.
I don't know. I think this needs something.
Such as?
Well, you know, I don't think it's being very fairly moderated. I think we need some impartial referees.
Ah.
I
Such
have
as?
2 guys you might be interested in for the next time. Just saying.
I'll keep that in mind.
I'm not sure if their bell still works, though. They might need to get a new one. It's a Donkey Kong joke.
Thank you.
just saying. I mean, this is what, the 3rd time you're doing this? I thought we should remember something entertaining.
Really?
And why'd you mention your LP? Whoa!
That's what I was looking for.
I'm too nice to say that.
I knew Jeff wouldn't let me down.
By the way, another great thing about this fight is that he doesn't have that fucking teleport.
Oh yeah, he did have that, didn't he?
I've got all these other powers. I don't need to teleport too.
Oh, hey, look what made its way into here.
Oh, so you're actually gonna win this time, okay.
Well, it would be great if I just sped up the second to last one too, just to fuck with you.
Well, I wouldn't put it past you.
Come on, me? Never. Bowser, don't stand on the edge like that. I can't run around you.
I think he's found a foolproof strategy.
If I just hang my ass off the side of the stage, I'll never lose.
That's what he really should have done at the start of this fight. Instead of like running for you, he should have just like backed up slowly. I'm really digging this organ music too. It was nice, sped up 4 times, but as it is now, it's just very atmospheric.
Mario's hysterical laughter is not, but
Well, you know,
he should subtitle that.
Bowser Bowser really is in the mood here with the correct coloring, and Mario is just like fuck that and is just using his usual palette. I really like how they went to such great pains to even make Bowser look like crazy in the shadows and nice and shaded, and Mario's just doing his own thing. It's really nice that this fight gives you coins, because I'd be fucked without it.
If I was Bowser, and I'm just saying here, but if I could breathe coins, then I would not be bothering with princess kidnapping.
That is true.
Well, he never does it for
Also,
a
this is the
ransom.
biggest softball right here. This is the biggest softball ever. Love it.
You just sort of push his nose into it gently.
Meh.
Eat the bomb!
It's delicious. Come on, you've already eaten 2 of them already. What's 3 more?
Oh,
maybe
here's
that was a
another
different
one.
Bowser. Yep. Hey, I take what I can get.
It's not a bad strategy, actually.
See, there we go. That was another point where, like, because I have to hold the control stick down with 1 foot, I kind of have to just, like, reach over, and it's really awkward. Alright, here we go. This is by far the most difficult part. When I did this for the first time ever, it was nice. Usually that's what happens.
The really hard thing about it is that you've already used up a couple bombs, so your options are even further limited.
Yep, so you kind of have to check whether, like, what you're aiming for even has a bomb on it.
Oh, yes,
although they might actually respawn. I don't know why. Sometimes Mario just lets go. Like, maybe I tap the B button very slightly while, like, trying to spin the stick, but when I'm on the edge like this, it's not fun.
And this is about the closest you can get, so you have to have some modicum of
Yeah,
timing.
you really got to be spinning it, and hit it at the right spot. Like that!
Very nice.
One HP left. This came down to the wire, but he is now the one on his back.
You've really beaten me this time. I'm never going to...
Well, this is another great message. There are 120?
Oh, okay, he admits he missed them.
Yeah, I guess the
don't
castle
believe
secret
it.
star. I guess the castle secret stars really were hidden from him. So I guess that's that solved.
Well, Bowser can't use the
puzzle.
wing cap, so...
That's true. I
That
would
would be
hope
kind
that.
of funny to see.
The wings are the same size, but he still flies.
He could do it.
Sort of like the Wario wing cap.
Interestingly enough, speaking of the wing cap, whether you got it or not, this shows up. I was very confused because like the first time I played this game, I never got the wing cap. I had no idea you had to like look up into the light. So when I got it, I figured, okay, maybe the wing cap's a post-game thing? But no, I still didn't have it.
Young
Vicas,
Vicas wanted to fly.
I
It
don't
was a
know how to
dream
tell you
deferred.
this, man, but I think you were pretty stupid as a kid.
I really was, but then I turned it around.
I don't know, you play games with your feet.
I think you
I
passed it on to me. But we're
Well-
done! Hooray!
That was Super Mario 64
And
with
did
my
I
feet.
spy someone there?
Did you spy someone there?
Someone
It's a very
familiar?
good question.
Someone
Someone
I'm
maybe-
intimately familiar with?
Someone you may know from certain other games that we may or may not be LPing right now. I don't know. We may never receive confirmation of whether that's true or not.
It's just a
But-
rumor.
I've heard that if you get 130 stars, then you can actually play as Peach.
That's ridiculous.
Al is real!
Also, I like those fucking toes just show up.
We helped!
Sure you did.
Everyone,
Sure you
I
did.
think I know why Princess Peach is in charge. Everyone is terrified that she'll just step on them because she's a giant.
That is true.
Restored to the castle.
Oh, there's voice acting!
Yes, the second instance of voice acting. I believe this is still the editor from Nintendo Power at the time.
We have to do something.
She was the one who did the voices. Well, the Peach voice.
We have to kiss you on the nose.
And that's it. Good job. Thank you.
Here we go!
Oh no, wait. I think we're also making him cake.
Delicious cake.
Really? Where are you gonna do that? I didn't see any kitchen in my adventures.
Well,
It's in
if
the
you
Paper
played
Mario
Paper
one.
Mario,
Just to,
Also, why is the moat filled again? All of this content, like all of my continuity.
Peach is just gonna make a cake entirely out of cleanser.
And there's those birds that just chill here. Bonus material because the credits are boring.
You're not doing it with your feet. I demand your feet work.
I like that camera angle. It's very flattering.
Isn't it?
And by
I like
flattering,
those
I mean,
scenes.
please close your legs.
Come on. It's not what you're looking at. Although I wouldn't blame you if you did.
I'm sure you wouldn't.
Ladies.
All two of you. Of course, that's a pretty big percentage of your 3 viewers.
Indeed.
Well, I have a confession to make. I watch these videos too.
Oh, okay then.
Actually, no, I don't.
Curses. Oh, this shows off Wiggler, so I guess if you paid attention to the credits, you would know that Wiggler exists, but, well, let's face it.
He's in a separate area of a level, so you have to figure out which one it is.
Which level it is.
That could literally be any level.
It could.
Oh, the
fact,
Vicas
if-
work was done by Koji Kondo. Interesting.
Good old Yoji Inagaki. That's a very unflattering camera angle for that snowman.
You're one to talk.
Do you... Are you really gonna bring that up?
I have absolutely no idea what you're talking about.
Trying to read the words on your shirt, but they're just too fuzzy.
There are just too many of them. Also, I was talking with someone there and I screwed up the Rubik's Cube.
What a shame.
I'm so good at
Hey,
this.
it's that bastard, Koopa the Quirk.
We don't speak of him.
Oh, hey, it's that level I wasn't in.
It's a very nice level.
I hate you!
Gotta be in every video.
I thought that's what we agreed on when we entered this relationship.
We had a contract, sir.
Charles Martinet and Leslie Swan. Assumably doing voices, but we'll never know because my crotch is in the way.
Thank you. Thank you.
Better?
Did you, like, suddenly realize? Oh, nope. No, you didn't.
Nope.
Welcome to Let's Play Super Mario 64 with my
With my crotch. Bye-bye. Oh, and there's another Lakitu. The good one. And there's something, some strange sort
It's
of
a creeper! It's
structure
gonna
on it.
blow up the castle!
Oh no!
Thank you so much
well,
for
this-
playing my game.
Thank you so much for watching my LP. I hope that the cake that they made was delicious,
Oh, I'm sure it was.
and that it didn't get eaten by that whatever it was on the top of the castle.
That
No,
seems
only,
unlikely.
only Gourmet Guy eats the cakes.
I don't know, that thing is covered in fruit.
Creepers
I
don't
thought
eat
those were
fruit.
cherry bombs.
Yeah, they could be. Alright, I just to finish this up while I finish that up, I'd like to thank everyone who watched the LP, everyone who gave me fan art. I'd like to thank all of the people who commentated with me, especially Brother Entropy and Dazzling Adder, who sat through this pretty much for everything.
Shucks!
I'd like to thank Jeff for being in several videos and not hating us, and I'd like to thank Walliard for, I guess, pretty much the same.
Oh, Wally hates
Although
you.
actually, he probably does, and I think he was only in one video in here anyway, so that explains that. Anyway, I hope that everyone enjoyed this, and I'm probably going to do another LP sometime in the near future. It probably won't be Let's Play the Rubik's Cube, because that wouldn't be very many videos.
And here's
I
the
don't know,
first
that
video.
sounds refreshing.
And we're done.
Put it in Short Games Theater.
Oh, perfect. And that's the end of that.